Hi. Hi, good afternoon or good evening. Sorry, not afternoon. It's really late here now. I'm trying to get these in. I'm trying to get them all unloaded, downloaded tonight. So I'm working through the sixth one for tonight, I think. So right now I'm going to be working through the energy of Gemini. And this is the collective message, just not a personal reading. To book a personal reading, go to my website, and you can book directly on there. You go under spiritual intuitive guides to book any of my psychic medium, intuitive guidance. It's all combined, all under one big session. And then my healing and life coaching are separate bookings. So, this one is for Gemini, and please remember this is not a tarot card reading itself. It is a channeled message. I am using tarot to help validate the messages through here and to give some sort of like clarity to some of the crazy messages that I've been getting all night. Crazy energy all day. So this doesn't replace any medical, psychological. Those born under the sign of Gemini, and I hope it resonates with you, and if not, it's not for you this month. So I have a well-guarded, well-protected, it's Knight of Cups sitting here. So I have this sense it has his armor on, but then also has this guard over the top again, and I just feel like you're at this brook, you're at this space, this place in life where it's like there's water available, and it's like how are you going to reach this water, Gemini? How are you going to get to, how are you going to, are you seeing a problem bigger than what it is? Are you able to get off? And this night comes in. Nights often come in as like saving the day, but sometimes it's like sometimes it just feels like what I'm getting with this is that sense of trying to, you trying to save the day, or you trying to be the person to save the day. Are you actually trying to save today, or are you trying to save your ass? Or are you always trying to be that martyr? Just did this in my vlog. Are you one of those martyrs? So it's like, where is that energy happening, and who are we trying to save? And see, I got the Judgment, and it's like I just see people reaching up, trying to reach up here, and so I just got, it's happened earlier in the night. So going back in, Gemini, I'm going back in and I'm changing out decks, and tarot kicks our ass. And I feel like we're trying to soften up this a little bit. And it's like, I don't want to soften up. There's no softening this up. This is what it is. So Gemini, the guides just change your story. It is what it is. And I don't edit these, so you get it exactly as it's coming in. I had a story for you. And I had that whole sense that you want to be that knight in shining armor. You want to be the one that like hands everybody. It's like, oh, I came with the water, but the water was already right in front of people, and they were already drinking the water. But because you came with the cup, you came with something to give. Like you had something to give. And it's like, but the water was already there. You have to stop playing that game. You have to stop like letting like wanting to be something more, or wanting to be needed. There's just a sense that wanting to be needed, because the person who needs you right now is probably you. And see, you're at a pivotal turning point. Your emotions are at a pivotal turning point. There's a happy ending here, Gemini. And I feel like you keep self-sabotaging or keeping that happy ending out. I have the Empress here, and the Empress is like the 3 in the major arcanas, the power of 3. How many times do you have to spin that wheel? How many times does she have to like land on your sign? How many times? Where's that landing right now? And where are you? It's like you're being called out. And I feel like this Aries full moon is a really good relationship partner for you here somehow, Gemini, to really start calling you out. But because we're also have this sense of of a lot of the other earthly kind of energies here around us, a lot of practical energy. It's like that no bullshit kind of energy coming in. It's like, are you ready to be practical with your life? Are you ready to start like um, seeing that, it's like, what have you been filling your cup on? What if that has you been, what has you, what has you doing what you're doing? What has you from being able to be in a happy ending? I feel like there's just a sense that magical, mystical energies, like you're trying to live in the magic of, of, of light, like of being that person who's trying to like light up the world, but that magic is here for you. That light is here for you, and it's like it's here to help you. And so that Ace of Wands that's coming in is like it's all in your hands, and your new beginnings, your new opportunities are here. How are you going to live this next stage of your life? How are you going to make the change? Are you going to let your happy endings go, defying all odds? And it's like I just feel like there's just a sense of like there's a lot of things being crafted that's out of your control, and you're trying to control it. And the ace, this full moon, is showing you how little control you have, how you've been trying to live on the magic of others, or on that magic of being that person who keeps trying to save. And doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means that you're just like lacking your own confidence, your own ability to trust yourself and to have the courage and strength that you need to be able to let your happy ending come in. And so there's some, I want to say, some young boy, young girl energy in you, some childlike healing energy that still is trying to happen here. And see, Four of Wands is that happy. So we have the Lover card, which is in full facing up. And the Lover card is really also not always about a partnership or a relationship, but it's also about the relationship with self. And I just feel like you have some own personal healing journey to take before you can fully step into the happy ending life, before you can step into making a commitment, before you can truly let this true Ace of Wands, like this fire to light up your life. And I got the Queen of Pentacles, and I just feel it. And she's also in reverse. So there's a lot of completion here that is not happening. And then, then I got you just like wanting this lovey, happy life. And I want you like, but you're not doing all the healing work that needs to happen. So it's like lighting you up so that Gemini, so that you can see your light, so that you can live in your light, and so that you can let that light do for you what you trying to like do in trying to be a martyr for everyone else. And it's like you you got some balls. You got some balls to keep trying to like reflect this off of you. You got so it's like you got some energy that is happening here that is reflecting off of you. And I feel like there's some arrogance here. And I'm going to call out the arrogance. There's some arrogance energy that's here. And that arrogance is actually fear. And it comes all the way back to childhood. And see, we have that Nine of Swords. It's like you're afraid of that ending. You're afraid of what's happening. You just like you're not, it's like it's keeping you up at night. You're unsure of which direction, but it goes back to childhood here. And I just feel like you just it's like you once we've picked through everything, once we pick through all the beautiful things, and then we think, oh well, I picked all the flowers, well there's nothing left here to look at. Well, about the green grass, the trees, there's still lots to look at. And I feel like there's lots for you to still explore in this life. There's still lots of healing to happen. And all of your queens are in reverse. And I just feel like it's like we just got that sense that you're just kind of being pulled back here. The energy is being pulled back to be able to do the completion. And Queen is like, no bullshit. She doesn't take that, but she can be loving. She can be nurturing. I'm going to say that the Queen of Pentacles is probably a lot more nurturing than the Queen of Wands. She's going to really call you out here. You have the Lover card, and then you also have the Priestess, and the Priestess is also in reverse. And I just feel like it's like that veil is open, the opportunities are open. What's holding you back? What's keeping you from having faith in you to make your choice decision to live your happy life? And yeah, they're both like, so you have the material world here, you have fire energy here, So, it's, you know, we have that element of fire that's coming here, which is passion, which is desire, which is strength, strong. And this passion is being lit in your heart, and that desire is being lit in your heart. And it's trying to like propel you to take action steps and to get moving and moving in that forward movement, and to just know that your material world can only transform when you find a voice to communicate, to speak. A lot of the pages in tarot come through as communication, and sometimes pages can be like that great friend that shows up, that perfect, you know, that perfect person in the right time. Well, I just don't see any of them showing up for you right now. All I see is divine feminine energy showing up, and it's like nothing else is coming in to save you here. You have to be the savior here, and that there's a lot of feminine energy here. And so for my female Geminis, I feel like really truly stepping into that divine feminine. Really truly, it's time for you to it's a completion of being soft, too soft, or allowing things to just like be, people to walk over you. And for masculine, I feel like you need to be in that feminine for yourself, like nurturing yourself. I feel like you've been really trying to be that masculine energy all over the place, and now you're being told that there's, in order to move forward now, you need to get very clear on what is holding you back. What is keeping you from your destiny life of passion, love, happiness, and joy? And it is something that's right in here. Much love to you all, and I hope that resonates with you. And I know you got to experience a big change, the shift that happened from beginning to from the first session, from the first part, but that also happened in another one of the signs. And I hope that resonates with you in any way. And much, much love. And I'll see you all again in November. Bye-bye.